How to get six-pack ABS. It will take dedication, time and patience to get a six-pack. You need to do two things: lose fat and build muscle. You get this by dieting and exercising consistently. You can have the most toned and muscular ABS, but it will not show if there is a layer of fat over them. This article will discuss ways in which you can accomplish both of these goals. Building ab muscles. Do sit-ups. Lie on the floor, feet on the floor, knees up and hands crossed on your chest. Have someone hold your feet down, or wedge them underneath something heavy. Sit all the way up, lifting your lower back off the floor along with your shoulder blades. Keep your back straight, no hunching. Lower yourself down. Repeat. Once this becomes relatively easy for you, that is, you can do it quite a bit with ease, start adding more challenges. Find an incline bench. Do weighted sit-ups. Hold a weight on your chest while you do these. As these become easier, hold heavier and heavier weights. Do crunches. Lie on the floor, with or without a mat, with your arms in front of your chest or with your hands lightly touching your temples, never behind your head. Bend your knees. Raise your shoulders, upper torso, towards your knees, using strictly your abdominal muscles. It is very important to not lift your entire back off the floor, as this can cause back strain. Additionally, the extended movement does not help you develop six-pack ABS any faster. The most important part of the crunch is the initial flexing of your ABS as you lift your shoulders off the floor. As soon as you begin lifting off the floor, exhale through your mouth, ending with a gasp once your shoulders are off the floor. Pause for a second once you are at the top of the crunch and exhale the last bit of air from your diaphragm while flexing your ABS. Lower back down slowly and controlled while inhaling through your nose, just until your shoulder blades touch the ground. Do not let your head touch the ground. Do leg lifts. Lie on the floor, legs straight out, hands at your sides. Lift your legs straight up, not bending your knees at all, until they're at a 90-degree angle, or close. Lower your legs and repeat without letting your legs touch the floor. For more of a challenge, use a parallel bar at a gym to raise yourself up using your arms as support and dangle your legs. Easy, just raise your knees to your chest. Keep your knees bent and your legs underneath your thighs. Medium. Raise your legs to a horizontal position with your legs straight and outstretched. This helps firm up the lower abdomen. Hard. If you're truly a monster, try doing leg lifts with a medicine ball hanging from your feet. Or, hang from a pull-up bar and raise your legs in front of you all the way up to the bar, keeping your legs straight. Do jackknife sit-ups. Lie down flat with your back on the floor. Place your hands on the ground to your sides for balance. You can pick them up as you get used to the movement. Simultaneously raise your knees and torso so that your knees and face meet on an imaginary line extending from your pelvis to the ceiling. You should be able to kiss your knees at the top of the motion. Your legs will naturally fold, bringing your feet towards your hips, much like a jackknife. Lie back down, that is spread out, and repeat. Don't let momentum bring you down. Slowly put your hands and feet back on the ground. Place a weight between your feet when you think you can handle it. Try butt-ups. Start in the push-up positions, except with your elbows and forearms on the floor. With your elbows and forearms resting on the ground, slowly move your glutes as high up into the air as possible. Your body will look like a mountain, with your glutes being the peak. Slowly lower the glutes back down into the starting position, being careful not to sag the back below the hips. Do static holds, planks. Put your body into the push-up position but with your elbows on the floor, and your whole body flat. This position is also known as the plank, and it trains your core, including your ABS, to hold the body in place. Hold this position for as long as possible. Beginners should be aiming to start off with at least 45 seconds, while seasoned ab workers are known to achieve over 5-minute static holds. To perform the side static hold, roll onto one side of your body and lift into the same position as before. This time, Only one arm should be on the ground, with the other arm pointed straight up the air and your non-weight-bearing leg resting on your bottom leg. Once again, hold this for as long as possible. Train your oblique muscles. It's not as important to work on your oblique muscles at first, but eventually you'll want to start working these too. These are the muscles on either side of your stomach. There are multiple ways to do this, and anything that includes twisting your torso against a resistance counts. There are twisting machines at gyms. You can twist while you do sit-ups, you can do side bends, you can twist side to side with a medicine ball in hand, etc. Be aware though, that many beginners tend to have weak obliques compared to their ABS. It simply isn't used as much in daily life, so go easy on the sides at first. Do bicycle crunches. Lift your feet off the ground while doing the crunches by alternating each leg in the air. Bring your left knee up toward your right shoulder and then your right knee toward your left shoulder. Find new ways to crunch, bend and twist in your daily life. Some possibilities include: use a stability ball. Do your crunches on the ball to introduce instability to your workout, which will improve your balance too. There are also lots of core exercises that has a pathway. Do this as often as you are comfortable or at times when it won't look weird. You can bend forward from the hips or, if you're really into it, bend at the knees too and really sink out of the way. Do an ab roller exercise. Hold the ab roller while kneeling down on the floor. Slowly push the ab roller out away from your body, extending your arms. Go down as far as you can without touching your torso to the ground. Your arms should be well outstretched above your head. Try a barbell ab rollout if you don't have an ab roller. Use an Olympic barbell loaded with 5 or 10 pounds on each side. Get into push-up position, with your hands on the barbell instead of on the ground. Slowly lift your hips and bring the barbell back towards your legs, until your legs are perpendicular to the ground and your glutes are all the way back. Go back down slowly and repeat. Do pull-ups hanging from a horizontal bar. You will be amazed at the number of muscles around your stomach working with pull-ups. Do 5 pull-ups with your palms facing away from you and 5 pull-ups with your palms facing towards you. This will also build your lats and biceps at the same time. Add complex core movements to your workout. That will boost your overall body constitution tremendously. For example, combine push-ups with rows. Go into a push-up position on 2 dumbbells. Now don't do a push-up, but instead start to row alternating dumbbells. See how much power you need only to hold balance? Combine exercises. Be creative. Tension is your friend. Do push-ups. Check out the various types of push-ups like the standard push-ups or knuckle push-ups or even the diamond push-ups, whichever you feel comfortable with. You can Google them and do whichever one you wish to do. Do dragon flags. It is also known as reverse crunches, and it is the most extreme form of abdominal exercises. Bruce Lee and Sylvester Stallone have done this great workout. Lie on your back on a bench or bed, place your hands behind your head and hold onto the edge of the bench or bed. Balancing on the back of your shoulder blades and not applying full pressure on the back of your neck. Tighten your abs like bracing yourself for a punch along with your legs and butt. Raise your legs and lower back off the surface and bring it down to 45-degree angle, not letting your butt touch the surface. Do not bend your hips when raising or declining. Train your entire core. To build really great ABs, it's helpful understand what ABs do. Their full name is rectus abdominis. 1. The rectus bit is Latin for straight, proper, upright. Contrary to popular opinion, the abdominal's primary job is not to curl you up into a ball, but rather to work together with the back muscles to maintain correct posture and stabilization. Some of the best exercises for ABs are ones that force your entire core to go into overdrive to support your spine. Some exercises that do this are squats and deadlifts.